Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future anime and cartoon-related videos. So today we are talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, Episode 6, and I liked this episode a lot more. Why did I like this episode a lot more? Because there wasn't a bunch of backstory from the previous anime, Inuyasha, that I didn't completely not understand, which was delightful. It was basically just kind of a nice little one-off thing. They went to the bounty hunter guy. Toa asked him about the dream butterfly. He had no knowledge of it, but he said he would keep an ear out for her. And basically, they went to go investigate a bunch of ghost cats. So we got to see Mora being super cute, listening to music, singing terribly along, standing up on the bike. All three of them were on the bike, as we've seen, I think, from the preview, and we got like a little trailer for this. And it was just kind of a nice homage to that, nice homage to Inuyasha as well, if you're familiar with Inuyasha and Kagome on the bike. And I do distinctly remember that image. They broke the bike, though, so very much like the original show, that bike is probably going to be useless for the foreseeable future. The preview for the next episode is where we kind of started in the first episode. Basically, we're kind of going to jump around here. In the preview for the next episode, we got basically this bounty hunter demon thing, and we know it's a demon because he had a little blue pearl earring, such as all three girls have a pearl. And basically he gave Toa a sword because her sword is broken. I assume she was going to have to get a new sword at some point in time because that makes sense, obviously. Yep, yes, possibly, who knows, maybe. Makes sense to me. And they're trying to arrest her and go after her and basically pin her as a criminal for stealing all the stuff when she didn't really steal anything. So we'll see what happens with that in the foreseeable future. Setsuna is cold as ever in this episode. Not really a lot of personality from her, basically. She is kind of attack first, ask questions later, doesn't really care that Wan, which is the monk, that apparently looks like some sort of idol in the modern era, who I don't know if that's somebody like some sort of model in Japan or something, possibility. But basically, Setsuna is like, all right, it's possessed by the ghost cat, let's just kill it. You know, whatever, no problems, nothing to worry about. And Setsuna's like, no, I don't want to do that. Grandpa Flea jumps out from Mora and says Inuyasha had the ability with his sword to actually seal the demon energy away and basically free the person. So they don't have to kill the person, which is what Toa initially wanted to do, because she has all of her modern era ideas, and Setsuna and Mora basically initially were just like, yeah, we can't do that, we're just going to kill this dude to get rid of the demon in the process. You know, it sucks, but you got to do what you got to do to get rid of demons, because it's bad. Basically, this demon cat had a bunch of cats in the village down below, and basically they were just taking care of the demon, feeding the demon, petting the demon, not caring about their own children. The mother was very, very cold toward her own child that we met earlier in the episode. The reason why they crashed, because they almost ran into her, because Toa couldn't see the kid, because Mora was standing up in the basket in the way, and how they were, all three of them were on the bike and they managed to perfectly balance that, I have no idea. That is an excellent question. Then we got to see the little kid eating some modern day snacks, the little straw things that are covered in chocolate, some potato chips, etc. And then all said and done, Mora gets angry at the bounty hunter guy because he keeps giving her basically nothing. You know, it's basically like, here's, oh, you just risked your life to kill this demon thing. Here's $15. It's like, really? Really, right now? Really? You can't give me like a sack of gold? It's like, why don't you give me actual demons where I can go get a bounty that's a lot bigger than just that? She's getting very mad. And Toa actually made a comment, what are you saving all of your money for? I thought that was very interesting because who knows what she's saving all of her money for, because clearly she's not spending it on anything. I mean, she had no problem using her uncle's credit card to buy a bunch of modern day stuff, which is going to be riddled all over Japan now because of the garbage. We all know plastic never decomposes, so that plastic potato chip bag is going to be around for the foreseeable future. What was eventually the iPod is going to, it is basically, it's like an iPod Nano. It's going to run out of battery. How are you going to charge that unless she's got some sort of solar powered battery pack with her? She does have a flashlight, which came in handy for looking under this old temple's basically like just underneath the thing, you know, in the ground. There was a hole in the ground with a giant cat skeleton from a demon. And basically the whole situation was the monk was basically just trying to, give it a proper burial, may you rest in peace, etc. And it woke the demon up. So that's kind of messed up. He was just trying to do the right thing, the religious thing, but give the person a proper burial or animal, whatever, proper burial. And nope. Woke up the demon and he got his body taken over by a giant cat ghost. So basically, the giant cat ghost was impossible to kill. More on Setsuno over going after it because you have to kill the host in order to do that. And that thing killed a lot of people. Like, there was a lot of human skulls that were left. So I have no idea why that wasn't a bigger bounty because, while yes, technically it didn't seem like it was that powerful of a demon, it did have the ability to use barriers, which is definitely something different that we haven't seen before. Oh no, I'm shaking my camera. No. And it did have the ability to take over human bodies as well, which is also something we have yet to see in this series. I'm sure it probably happened in Inuyasha because they mentioned it, but I never saw that part of Inuyasha, of a demon taking over a human body and basically just keeping them alive and, sustaining all of the energy, because that's basically what they do. Is it's like, all right, I'm just going to hide all of my energy. It'll be like a human. Nobody will be able to see it. We also learned that Mora and Setsuna both have the ability to basically literally sniff out demons. Well, we already knew Mora could do that with a little Inuyasha nose twitch that I was familiar with. But Setsuna doesn't have that ability. She's obviously used to Tokyo still. She hasn't been in the feudal area for all that long. So she has to, develop her senses in order to better sniff out demons. Because she didn't know the difference. She just thought it was a normal cat. She was like, oh, look at the cute little kitty, pet, 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 pet. And, basically standard average person isn't going to tell the difference. All the villagers clearly didn't know the difference. So it's definitely a skill that you have to develop over time, which makes sense. Obviously, if you're going to be a demon slayer, you have to develop all of your skills over time. So I don't know if we're going to collect this pearl next episode. That's my guess, is they're going to get the blue pearl and or possibly just destroy it or something, because pearls seem to make demons stronger, even though really powerful demons, from what I've read about Inuyasha, don't even care about them, because it's like, well, I'm already super powerful. Having this stupid pearl is just a waste of my time. I don't even need it because I'm stronger than everybody else. Is basically the premise behind that. So we don't really know what's going to happen with that pearl, if it's going to get destroyed. But I think this is pretty much the first demon that is actually going to have a pearl that we see here. It's going to be a blue pearl. I don't know how many pearls there are out there, but we know they are some sort of powerful objects. They give people stronger abilities. Setsuna's, as you can see from Toa's, as you can see from the thumbnail, her eye glows. Setsuna's eye also glows. And Mora, I think she's used the pearl once or twice. She has the ability to use it because she's a quarter demon, but she hasn't eaten it or anything. It's not in her body. It's just in her little clamshell with her little lipstick. That gives her the ability to be super OP for a solid minute and then pass out, unfortunately. Basically be the wife of the king demon. As we saw in the past, basically draw out all of that demon blood that's in her. And from what we've learned from the first couple of episodes, the more human you are, the weaker your demon blood is. So being only a quarter demon, even though a couple people have called her a half demon, she is quarter demon. And who knows? She's still super OP because she's got both demon blood and she has the ability to seal things with her crazy magic arrows. Being the daughter of the reincarnation of whoever Kagome was the reincarnation of. There's a mouthful for you right there. So what is going to happen next episode? We kind of talked about that already, but let's just kind of generally sum that up. So what is basically going to happen is Setsuna's going to come across this guy. She's probably going to think, oh, he's kind of cute. Maybe I could use him, man, even though I don't need no man because I'm a strong, independent woman. I can see her fall, a little bit of a love interest. I can definitely see that happening in there. Then he's like a pirate or whatever, has all of these crazy abilities, and then he just bounces out, and eventually they're going to have to hunt him down, kill him. Probably not going to be in next episode. More it's going to be of how the first episode took place. They're going to get all of the stuff that Setsuna had, and we're going to learn a little bit more about the past, what happened to Kagome and Inuyasha possibly, because we know at one point they had the bicycle seat. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, I think, at this point in time. That pretty much sums up the gist of it. So thank you for watching. My name is Steve Gray, and as always, have a good one.